Hi y'all, it's Pig. Welcome to another video. So, this one is a fun one. I've switched sides. I've decided to say goodbye to Team Green and NVIDIA. Welcome home, new friend AMD. As I just recently picked up a Radeon RX 7900 XT, and it's probably one of the best computer purchases I've made in a while. So, let's talk about that. Alrighty. So, AMD and the Switch. Why? I've been on NVIDIA for years now. Started off with a 3060 laptop and went to a 3060, desktop. Since then, I've been able to play everything I've wanted to, but at least as of recently, I noticed a lot of hitching and just frame drops, and even older game that got updates like Fortnite. So, when I had the opportunity, when I moved my wonderful girlfriend in with me, on the way back cross country, we stopped at a micro center. And fortunately, they had a plethora of GPUs in stock for one, including some 50 series, including a few 5070, I think even one or two 5070 Ti's that were MSRP. But sadly, that's not what I wanted to go with. As anyone knows who's been on VR for a while, one of the biggest problems as of recently has been a lot of people not optimizing avatars, or new creators who just don't know how to, so their avatars take up a lot of visual space and clutter. So one of the most important things that you need right now is VRAM. So, if you have an opportunity in two cards, like if you have to choose between just in general, always pick a card with more VRAM. Especially if you're going with VR, it's just a need be at this point. No, you do want something that has at least decent compute cores and everything else, but my main priority has been VRAM as of recently. Even with video editing, I've needed to expand because I want to do bigger videos with more edits, more. Again, as I promised for future videos I'm working on, transitions and such, and those take space on a timeline I just need VRAM for. So, and fortunately, the main editing software that I use, DaVinci Resolve, is heavily optimized for AMD cards compared to NVIDIA. So it was a no-brainer for me to want to pull the plug on Team Green and now join over with the cool crowd and the rest of the Linux gamers on AMD, which is where the next video comes into play, because as you can tell, I have finger tracking. That'll be talked about in the next video coming out, which is a respark of maybe future content following other creators, plus things I've talked about before, and Linux VR might definitely be making a comeback. So, all that being said, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Remember, leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you didn't. Join the Discord server down below as always, and please leave a comment telling me if you or anyone else that you know has switched from NVIDIA to AMD for VR, and the performance gains or losses, or vice versa. If you started off on AMD because of the budget factor of it and went to an equivalent or even higher tier NVIDIA card, how is the switch everything you went to? Personally, I have no allegiances to any brand or any usability on any side of this, because, as I've stated before on this channel, we are budget gamers. Yes, I spent quite a bit on my GPU, but that was more so a treat to myself and my girlfriend for starting this next chapter of our life together, which will get a video of its own sometime in the future. Just need to work on how to frame it. But thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.